Tatiana. July 29th, 2020. Ooh, look at my crystals. I don't know what they are. This one I know is rose quartz. Dalmatian jasper, moss agate. That's why I like the rough crystals, is I at least I knew what they are. But anyways, I got game stuff. I'm laughing about it because it was funny. So, Sunday. I was in the car with my sister and my nephew, and we had to go somewhere. So like a block and a half away. We took the car, we had to go get coffee. So, so we get to the block that we have to go to, right? And we stop somewhere. In the middle of the street, this guy, his older man, he was riding his bike the wrong way. And he stopped in front of the car, and he looked at all of us. And he looked at me because he was annoyed that I wasn't by myself. And then he kept riding up and down the block for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes straight. And my sister caught it. She was like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "I don't know, something's wrong with him." So he stops in front of my window in the middle of the street and has his butt up in the air. He's like a booty bandit. I'm like, weirdo. I said that. I don't know if I don't think you can't hear me. You had the window closed. So then we turned around the block and we forgot something, so we had to come all the way back, and he's doing it again. So my sister goes, "Oh, he thinks we're following him." That was actually very funny. And he looks at me and he's like, now he's really annoyed. He gives me a look like he rolls his eyes. He's like, you know, that kind of face, but you could hear the noise even if you can't hear it. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm looking at him like, haha, I'm smirking right at him. It was very funny. That was great. It was a Friday. I went out front, and I was just hanging out there, you know, on my own porch doing my own thing. And I see douchey douche. He runs outside, right? So I'm looking at my phone. I kind of caught a glimpse of him doing that. So he runs outside like usual. He's smiling at me from his porch. So I'm still just looking at, you know, whatever I'm looking at on my phone. Now I'm laughing, not at him, but I was watching something funny. After a few minutes, like, I want to say like a good 2 minutes, he got very angry. He ran back inside because I wasn't paying him attention. I'm telling you, he wants me to have sex with him or something. I don't know. Of course, normal people don't want me to have sex with them, but these assholes do. Get the fuck out of here and not have sex with him. I'd rather eat my own foot. You know that saying? I'm not really gonna eat my own foot, I'm just saying. That's a saying. And you'd rather not do with somebody. Yeah, so I had, and he went in and I was, you know, laughing under my breath. And then his brother tried something on Saturday. He's with his kids. And, you know, paying attention to them, which was shocking. I was surprised he was paying attention to the children. And he was singing to them. But him too, he came out of the house. And he smiled, looked my way. But he stopped. Like, he didn't get mad. He just turned around and just was playing with his kids. But douchey douche gets very angry if I don't give him attention. Oh, you poor baby. Karen. Oh man, I've been watching some Karen shit on YouTube. Oh my god, so many Karens. And there's also Darrens too. Some of them get their ass kicked though. They mess with the wrong person, they get their ass beat. you know, if more people beat the shit out of these Karens, they would stop. I'm convinced they'd stop if they, you know, got their ass beat. Especially this one lady, she had two hammers in her hands, and she went and touched the neighbor's car. She's cursing around, and, like banging on all the doors and the hood with the hammers. And she started messing with the garbage pails too. And the girl she was fighting with was like, I don't even know how old. She was a teenager, I think. And her mom comes out and she grabs Karen by the hand, pulls her to the floor, and beats the shit out of her. That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna learn their lesson unless you beat the shit out of them. It's true though. They don't learn. So I don't know if my neighbors are gonna move out soon. That would be awesome. But you see how she looks on my backyard, like she's gonna do something. Well, Friday, after sitting on my bench for like about 20 minutes, I started walking to Dunkin'. I get to the corner and she's in the passenger seat. My husband was driving. As they were turning, I like stopped at the corner. She jumped. She's standing there with her eyes bulging out her head like she didn't expect me to be there. Excuse me, I have a little dry throat. So I'm like, haha, I'm laughing at her now because I got up early. I guess she was hoping whatever she was doing behind closed doors, you know, I wasn't gonna get up early and do what I had to do. I was just in the house because it's 500 degrees out. It's like 90 to 98 degrees out. Or the heat wave. So I was home doing chores. Now, I do have an apartment to clean. I wait till the heat wave days. You know, I do my laundry, vacuum, wash dishes, all that kind of stuff. You know, when else am I gonna do it? That's why I have to get up early and make sure I get all that stuff done. Not all in one day, of course. You know, a little goes a long way. Who's coming over? We're in coronavirus, so ain't nobody coming over. But you know, I just try to tidy up my apartment and clean as much as I can. I mean, you know, what else did they do besides clean your house and get coffee? I hate going grocery shopping, so I don't do that all the time. So you have to wear the mask. Over here, they arrest you. They take a picture of you and they send it to Cuomo, de Blasio. He actually said that. He said, if you send me a picture like that, I'll pay you. That's gang stalking. That's why they sent him all those pictures of them giving them the finger, mooning him. It was funny. He shut that down quick after that. Unfortunately, I go to the store with my sister. She makes sure I wear the mask. I'm here. I barely wear it. I go in the store. You know, I wear it in the store and I take it right off when I go outside. I'm not getting sick with my own germs. No, let me see the date light out. You know. That's why I like having my backyard because at least I don't have to wear the mask back there. I just sit there and read my book. I got to watch that movie too on Friday. 1984 by George Orwell. It was in color. I have it on YouTube in black and white, so they must have made two different versions. But it never came to America, I don't think. It was made in 1954, like right after the book came out, they made it. And it's like a 2-hour movie. It's pretty boring. The book is boring too. But it talks about all the stuff that's happening now. Like whatever we're going through, it's like sped up like 10 times, you know, in the book too and in the movie. But it's talking about all the stuff that he thought it was going to happen in 1984. For us to keep pushing it back, and thank God they keep pushing it back. Because, you know, they should keep pushing it back. We should push back against them. For some reason, we're not doing that. But, you know. Hopefully we will one day. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I just wanted to use these types of backgrounds. I'm gonna the next one, not the next video, but I don't know. After a while, I'm gonna use the crystals I got off that big digging kit. Oh, that thing is huge. I did half in like 3 days. It's still big. I'm soaking it because it's easier to scrape it and find the gems. It's a little softer, but that thing is huge. A whole handful already. So I'm gonna make a video. Next time I get gang stalked, because I always do. I'm gonna make a video with that, with those gems, and then the regular gems that I collected over the years. And then with the little towers I collected. And then I could just make my own video about my gemstones I collected over the years. Yeah, I got these for Christmas. They came in this pouch. I'm actually missing 2. I think they're in my bag somewhere. I always add those 3 other gems from the digging kit. I don't even know, they probably sell it on eBay. I mean, not eBay, Amazon. I don't know if they had it at Walmart. I found it in a catalog. It was like all these sciencey type things to do. I also bought Discovery Channel digging kit too. I had a lot of them in there too. Oh, they're fun. They hurt your hands after a while because it's hard plaster. It's not like the dig it kits. Those are sand, so those are easy. You just soak. You can soak them too, and you just take them out. And you just put your hand in the bowl, and you take the crystals out. But these other 2 kits, they're actually, you know, they're better looking crystals than these too. These are nicer. Rose quartz. You can't even see it, but it's pink. Cameras won't do it justice. This is another Dalmatian Justice because I have another one of this. I like the polished ones, but the rough crystals are better because you can actually see what they look like from the ground. I wish I could go digging for crystals. I watch a channel called The Crystal Collector, and he goes everywhere, all over the United States, before the corona, of course, but mostly in Arkansas. Oh my god, the big ass amethyst he digs out. Oh, so beautiful. I wish I could go there and dig with him. But he sells all his stuff on eBay. He's on an eBay store. It's called The Crystal Collector. Oh my god, I wanna just jump in the screen and join him in the digging. Especially because he brings his little doggy. He's so cute. Oh, I'm gonna touch on another topic. I was watching a video. This woman, she almost went out with this guy. Well, she did date this guy. And he was her gang stalker. So after she realized he was only there to be an agent or whatever, after that they made a whole bunch of guys that looked like the guy she dated, you know, come up to her and, you know, walk around her neighborhood to psych her out. She said they do that all the time. And I almost dated somebody a couple years ago. I was really ready to date. I'm not even joking. I wanted to date this person, and they seemed like they wanted to date me. We didn't get together because my parents both got sick at the same time, like one right after the other. So I had no time to do anything. I had to be home for that. And by the time all of that stopped and there was funerals, you know what I mean? He came around again, the real guy, and he didn't even see me. Like he was driving a car down my block and he didn't see me standing, you know, waiting for him. Wasn't really waiting for him. I didn't realize he was there. When I saw him, I was like, whoa. But ever since that day that he left, I mean, he went back to the little country. And that's what happened to the lady, too. She was dating somebody from another country. And the same thing. As soon as they stopped, that's when all the street theater and everything happened to her. And the guys always looked like him. Me too. A foreign guy, and every freaking person, everybody in the neighborhood basically dresses like him. So creepy. And everybody has the same name as him. Like, I'll hear it randomly. I'm like, bruh, it's time to get over him. I mean, I'm pretty much over him. Just, you know, I gotta take my opportunities away. But that's the thing too. Like, us Tias, I guess we have to be single because we have to look out for ourselves, you know, because all these fucking agents, these stalkers, they just try to distract us. That's the whole sole purpose, so we don't get to find out who we are. It's never too late though, so don't believe the hype. Yeah. I met a couple of people since then. But, you know, I don't know. I'm supposed to be single. I'm just done. I try to, you know, my best to be a good person and not mess with people. You know, do what I gotta do. Try to ignore everybody. But if I let you know all the shit I'm going through, maybe you're still going through it too. So that's the thing too, especially the video with the ambulance. That motherfucker came down my block the next day, speeding. What are you speeding for? An ambulance. You trying to run people over? So they want me locked up, so that's all that was. It was a psyop. He could have stopped any fucking place. No, he chose to stop right in front of my house as I was making a video. Yeah, okay, that's a coincidence, my ass. But this is what they do. And what are we gonna do about it, you know? But that's why I don't care about this stupid thing going on right now. I'm still friendly to the people. And even like when I sit outside, there's always a gang stalker coming down. And they always go, hi, you know, trying to psych me out. They laugh. I look at them like, oh, hi, how are you? How was your day? You know, I'm not gonna stop being myself. They can't be me. They can't be you either. Stay true to yourself because they hate it. They really do. They know they can't be like that. They have no goodness in them. You know what I mean? They don't have no goodness in them. They're jealous of us. Anyways, I heard a rumor that my neighbors might be getting kicked out. The landlord might be moving back into the house, and we didn't have any problems with him. He might be kicking them out. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so they were doing construction next door. They fixed the roof. They painted the walls in the backyard, the front. Everything got repainted. And the landlord came by to see how everything was going. And while those assholes trying to get the guy that lives up there, upstairs from them, kicked out. He's been there since day one. He's been there longer than them, so how's he gonna kick them out? And they're not the landlord. Well, how these people think they have ownership of other things. Meanwhile, the son is paying all their bills. His father's got like 7 credit cards. So who's paying for what? They're just renting the place. They try to kick the guy upstairs out. They had like their friends come in, try to look at the apartment. Like, really? They can't do that. They are not the landlord. They really think they own that house. Their world's gonna crumble down on them because they do not own that house. And they're jealous of us because we own our house. So, to you gang stalkers, that's why you hate me too. You hate me because you ain't me. Yeah, so just laugh at them. It's funny because that guy on the bike, he was wearing the army pants, and he was in, all black t-shirt and hat, with army pants. And he's bending over in front of me. I don't want to see IS, the old battle axe. Like, first of all, I'm not a dude who's into that. So, what the hell are you bending over and showing me your ass for? Get the hell out of here with that shit. They're called booty bandits for a reason. Ugh. I don't really hate them though. There's no hate. They're miserable people. What are you gonna do? They're narcissistic, miserable people. They think the world owes them something. I don't really get gang stalked by women. I get gang stalked by men. Because I'm single. And those are a bunch of Darrens. But like I said, one day they're gonna mess with the wrong person, and they're gonna get a beat down. And that's it. They should get a beat down. How else are they gonna stop? Those are the best videos on YouTube. Karens get a beat down. One old lady, she did something to somebody. I forgot who it was. And she called the cops on the person that she was harassing. And the cops were like, no, we see you're doing the harassing. She sped off. They took her off, like the police. They chased her. He said, you drive out. And he's like, oh, you drive without your license is expired or something like that. Or your taillight went out or something. She kicked the officer. She's like, I'm Southern, that's why I kicked you. He goes, well, you're gonna go, now you're gonna get her under arrest instead of having to pay a ticket. You can't arrest me. You have no right. Not only did he chase her, he tased her and then put her in handcuffs. And she was still screaming that he couldn't do that. Even while he was putting her in the back of the police van. So guess what? Karens need to get owned. That's what gang stalkers are. They're the new Karens. If you look at the videos, they're mostly old white ladies. Again, narcissistic assholes. Always got their way. Never were told no. Meanwhile, they get to tell us no. I'm talking about everybody. They tell me no to. Fuck them too. Miserable battle axes.